What up, Schmoedown rockers? I gotta do this one early because I'm not sure when I'm gonna have this uploaded, or at least record this early. Anyway, getting back from church, so yeah, it's a Sunday at the time of this, and quite a week, I'd say. Probably would have been more of a week if there was, I guess there was a situation in the title card thing that usually pop up every so often in the videos, and for the one for Monday / Tuesday / Thursday this match, yeah, that one was crazy, especially within the reveal. But once it all happened, it all started to make sense. It all started to make sense, and all the reasons for why they did it. It just shows how much Grace Hancock is a very conniving manager, or why we call her Lioness, I guess you should say. Whew. Oh yeah. There's that. So now we know the team. At least they were smart and decided to at least give us the team name before we went into the match, because instead of just like Josh McCouga / said partner, like what happened before we even found out they were the Wildberries, and stuff like that. This one, I think, had more of a payoff, at least in comparison to the Wildberries themselves. It was underwhelming, but when it came to the actual entertainment value, that's when of them as competitors was what became the Wildberries. Whereas with Crimson Fury, just to find out that it's Tim Franco, who used to be the Tim the Tank Franco, makes sense once you figure out what the Fury part is. And don't know if that, well, plus given Chance, we all know that Chance has still been involved in, especially in the recent videos, with late to the party for their matches, some of which, of course, having also slightly tied in within corruptions, will be within the corruption, well, what goes on with them, I guess, to some extent, as our heel team. And they're definitely starting to come into more their own of a heel team, even though there were times when it comes to Kalinowski, he comes off a little bit more tweenish. I don't know, after the recent thing with Zipper, that's not so much the case. And it seems, speaking of that, though it seemed from storyline purpose Zipper was going to be done, and they did probably what might actually be considered one of the most most naturally handled cutscenes of the season. And like it felt that, or at least organically, I should say. And that was involving him and Oyama, which you'd think it comes off organically. You'd think, given once you figure things out, given them two. But what you don't see coming is Kaiser's involvement. That does make things interesting. I am still kind of up in the air as far as what's going on in terms of what I should do about that whole thing. And I know some of you who know I am your head, dungeon head, so to speak. And yeah, I'm still debating on what to do. I did talk to the Smasher, but as far as I know, I need to let things. As far as I know, I'm just letting things, see where it goes, and if it's official enough, I'm bringing them in. I'm guessing from the way it's looking, we may have a Kaiser crew. The Kaiser crew might be a legit thing, or who knows, Trivia Dungeon itself may very well be I just hope they don't decide to call themselves Burger Boys. That'd be some funny shit. Just thought of that. Hashtag it's burger time, bitches. Alright. So, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that. I mean, at least Late to the Party and them brought it, and I did love their little thing, by the way, when it came to the whole Wayne's World thing. I kind of figured they were sort of hinting at it because they kind of had the Wayne's World hat on the Ashy Slashy in their videos lately, which Robert, Vanessa, look, guys, if you're going to commit to the idea of Bruce Wayne Campbell, give him the Batman logo. Just saying. Give the Ashy Slashy a Batman logo or some kind of Batman shirt of some sort while he's wearing the Wayne's World hat, and your Bruce Wayne Campbell doll will be complete. I'm just saying. But anyway, that whole thing was good. Them playing into the bit very hard up until, got to the, even in the post interviews, they really played into it really well. I liked that. So, and it flowed naturally. I mean, we needed something to kind of make up for the lack of wild berries we'll be having for the next few months. So that, I feel like, did us a good service, and love to see them come back again. Regardless, it sucks there isn't a faction thing, but very Late to the Party, but you kind of should have, if you didn't see it coming, you should have seen it coming. What else was Chance doing around there? You had to find, even though he acted like, he didn't know before he knew. It's possible he was kind of scoping out and maybe kind of led them to them. You know what I mean? This is a possibility. I'm just saying. So, but anywho's, but yeah, that cutscene was great. The cutscene beforehand leading us, speaking of corruption again, Chance, it seems that we're going to have a weird dynamic thing between, that's going to be like a commission, who's going to commission each league better thing, it seems, between Emma and Sam, but kind of don't want to see any of that happen. And now I'm kind of bummed because I'm slightly part of corruption, but yeah, Chance more likely is going to win, but I have some personal reasons when it comes to Emma, so I can't, I'm in a tight spot here, so a little more hyphenated personal, but anyway, so yeah, we'll see how that goes, and also, yeah, and hopefully the hip pocket works, and it's more than a hip pocket. So when it comes to I don't know what they call them team. I Super Zip Prime. I'd say Superman Prime. Super Prime Time. I don't know. I don't know what they would come up with for a name. Hopefully it could be better than what I come up with, or something better, who knows. But for that team, but yeah, that makes sense, and they needed storyline wise, it makes sense for them to team up, or at least to come together as a team to take on corruption, as they both have personal vendettas against each member. So it just works itself out in that regard, and it is starting to definitely prove to be one of Golden Season, and Crimson Fury's proven to be great, and we have a potentially great team already within Oyama and Zipper, and even more so because of Kaiser. So But anyway. As far as the... There's not much to the cutscenes when it comes to the follow-up match. I mean, the match itself between Sneider and... Which we already knew, the Sneider and Reilly match was going to be good. The stipulation just added more to it. And that involved whether or not Roxy was going to make it. And it just so happened that Roxy is going to be able to be there to manage her team of the Odd Couple going forward against Shirbles. We'll see if Shirbles still have the belts, though. It would have been, but I think we're all still banking on it. But it's gonna be tough to say. Odd Couple could have a chance, though. Could have a chance, but so did Critical Acclaimed, and that didn't pan out so well. So it's tough to say with that team match. So we'll see. Hopefully things go over well with that. And but yeah. Overall, I definitely enjoyed this matchup. These matches as well. I mean, all it did is come down to Reilly as the 5-pointer. Basically, if Reilly wanted to make sure, and that lucky guess he had at that when it came to Snyder's 5-pointer, it was something as well. Also, speaking of that, the whole shower. I mean, we had another nice little moment within what was once a Fife Club between Mark and Draco and the champ and the double belted champion of Rachel the Crusher Cushing. And it was a nice little moment between the two of them, and of course, you know, going into what's going to be the Odd Couples versus Shirewolves match. And yeah, though I will say that's what's one of the funnier. When Draco had one of the funniest comments ever, in the form of it's sort of like, Sneider check, what the fuck you think I am, a fucking wizard? It's like, it's great. It's great. I'm an actual fucking wizard. You could be a regular old Doctor Strange in Draco. You never know. But anyway. Yeah. That sour head flavor. Ah. Well, anyway. Yeah. I think that's about all I can say. Other than the fact that this coming Monday, Dungeon Heads, the trivia dungeon will be in full effect. We finally get to see our Smets Navarro. Hopefully, number 3. Victim number 3. Then hopefully on to 4, which we know should be Kalinowski. And then that championship. Bam. Bam. Smets, you can do this. We're lucky you aired out within the free-for-all and your MCU match. You aired it all out. Keep it all going, my man. Keep the smash. Keep on smashing. Dungeon Heads unite. And who knows? And maybe we'll see. We'll wait for some cutscenes. I'm just saying. We'll wait for some cutscenes for a possibility, because we may, depending on how it goes, we'll probably be able to bring in Zipper, and maybe if once his win and then once Zipper and Oyama come in, we might finally get our 100, and who knows? Who knows, Dungeon Heads? We may finally get the chairman of the chairman himself involved in all this. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Driven Dungeons going full effect, all right. Smash. All right. And yeah. And then I'm trying to remember what's the next matchup after that, but at this point, I'm not sure anybody else cares about any other match right now. Any other match right now that isn't going to be, going to the Houston Live thing. Unless it's the Tag Team Tunnels match, maybe. I think they're saving that for maybe Collision. I don't know. Which, I guess they've renamed it to Schmoedown Collision since they're no longer involved with Collider, and they're their own thing now, so. Doesn't have as much of a ring to it as it used to be when it was Collider Collision, but that's alright. It's fine. It's fine. We have Schmoedown Throwdown anyways. That adds a ring to it. So. Also green. Just like IG. Though a different color, I'd say. This is more like green album green. Not the drink itself, just a... Anyway. But yeah. That's about it, guys, I think, for when it comes to Schmoedown. I'm definitely looking forward to, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So, to that possible team up. Though I do hope that it's not, for the love of God, do not let their first match be Time Machine. Please. Please do not do that to me. Please do not do that to me. Alright? Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, once that one, we might have a tweener faction. I don't know. Will it be under the Trinity Dungeon name? Will it be under Kaiser Crew name? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Will we start calling them Burger Boys? I don't know. I don't know. I laugh if they did call it Burger Show, but they're going to have some trouble with First We Feast. There is a legit online thing called the Burger Show. Check it out. If you really are a burger connoisseur, just so you know. I mean, they were like 33 seasons in. Don't know when they're going to do another one. It's not as huge as Hot Ones, but, Anyway. Once again, I get carried away, but that's about it, guys, as far as what I know going into this, as of the recording of this vid. And, yeah. What did you guys think of the matches between, Reilly Swiss? Well, actually, speaking of that, going into Houston, they need after what happened with Reilly, yeah, the win and the ascension should happen come then. Hopefully in Houston. Despite Booker T obviously deciding to side with Guy. Yeah. I kind of heard word that he was going to side with Guy already from Christian on Collider Live, so I kind of already knew that. Seen Doman's face in D2A. And oh case. Had to put on the shades for that one, didn't you? Don't blame me. Oh, and yeah. Well, anyway, sorry for the pauses and everything. I'm just trying to figure out what's next with life, too, on top of that. So, sorry. Given Mother's Day today, and then Mother's Day. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was going to do something in this video that I didn't get a chance to do. Okay, so if Naomi Saunders from the live stream, if you crashes the Rock Critics live stream, if for some reason you're not wait later on in a video. Depending. I might, alright, you know what, I might make a separate video instead of, just on that. For the hell of it. Instead, just to get it out of the way. But anyway. Alright, I think that's it, guys. So what did you guys think of the Schmoedown, everything that's been going on at the Schmoedown and this past week? Cutscenes and all. And, yeah. Leave a comment below. Let me know. As always, guys, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rocking. If you smell what the movie trivia Schmoedown and Schmoedown rocks.